Angela. Hi, Kim. I am Crystal, and I am a wife, and I am a mother of 5 kids. And a year ago from now, I got very, very sick. I had not felt well for a while, but I just thought I was a mom. I thought I was tired just because I was a mom. I was working part-time. I'm also a physical therapist, and I was trying to fill in over the summer and help in vacations and all this kind of crazy stuff. And life was stressful, and I just thought that was all why. Well, in July, it hit me hard. And I went to work one day and I got very, very sick. And I began to realize my blood sugar levels were low. And so I had them checked. And for a week or two, I worked hard at getting my blood sugar levels up high. Because when I was actually 15, I'd started having these mild-like seizures, and I found out that I was hypoglycemic, and so my blood sugars were related. So I was beginning to get a little nervous about what was going on. And I didn't have answers, and I didn't know what was going on at the time, but I knew the one who did. So I started reading a chapter of Psalms and Proverbs every day, and I kept praying. And I came to the verse that said, I will lead you and guide you and counsel you in the way. So I knew God had the answers, and He had it covered. I began asking questions and talking to people. I started going to a friend of mine who was a conventional, regular doctor like we all have seen before, and she was clueless. As a matter of fact, her words to me were, I wish your labs didn't look so good. But she was only testing very basic labs. So I had got help before, when I was younger, by a DO, a doctor of osteopathy. So I knew that there were people who practiced a little different. At this point in time, I also had a doctor I followed. His name is Mark Hyman, and he's a functional medicine doctor. So I began talking to people about who's gone where and got help, because something's wrong with me. So God got me to what is called a functional medicine clinic. And what I love about them is most of them started off in the conventional medicine world, but they got sick or a family member got sick. And so they were kind of converted and began to look for other ways to get well, because the conventional model, the medicine-based prescribed pills, was not working for them. So I get to the clinic and I began to realize that I was having severe issues with food. So they wanted to do in-depth tests to look to see what is the root of what was going on with me. Found out I had adrenal fatigue. My hormones were so low and almost non-existent in my body, my adrenals and my thyroid, my T3 specifically. And my iron was low, my vitamin D was low, my B vitamin, like B12, was so low, all these things. So no wonder I was so tired and trying to push through everything. And keep going. That was 10 months ago, almost 11 months since I first went. Changed my diet, had blood work done to figure out what foods I was reacting to, because I'd become super sensitive to foods because I had developed a leaky gut. And basically foods going out of my gut into my body's attacking it like it was a virus or a bacteria, and this huge inflammation response was going on inside me like crazy, and I was gaining weight and I couldn't lose weight for anything, and all this other insane stuff was happening. So I remove those foods and the brain fog goes whoop. I start feeling alive again. My energies start to slowly come back up. I can think again, all these wonderful things. And I started losing weight at the same time. I started learning about how to eat right, and especially follow kind of what's called a Weston A. Price diet. You should look that up. But anyways, and started eating more fats in my diet and feeling so much better. And also, they put me on some supplements that are more herb-based and vitamin-based as well. And so all these things were coming in my path, and I was just getting better. They told me it'd take me 1 to 2 years for complete healing. So I am not healed. I am not completely well, but I'm in the process of getting there, and you can too. I want you to know that. Meantime, my best friend's taking Plexus, just so you'll know, and she's getting healthy and well, and great things are happening for her. She's financially doing well, and I'm hearing about Kim, who's doing well too. And eventually I find out that I have candida. So I have a yeast overgrowth. It's come out of my gut and gone into my body. So I went on an extra special diet. People call it restricted. I call it more like liberating, because it's healing me. And I start to figure out that I really had to have my blood sugars low, really, really low, and well controlled through my diet. And also at this point in time, this is when I jump on board with Plexus, because I know that it's going to help me to regulate my blood sugars. It's going to help my husband get over his sugar cravings. Thank you, Candida. That's what you have sugar cravings for, by the way. It's Candida. It's not you. They're tricking your body to want to eat this kind of stuff, just in case you have that issue. And so I also know there are products that actually help to kill out the yeast, and so I jump on board, and so I'm really excited about that. But my heart's desire is to help anybody who is looking for answers, because I went around way too long feeling sick and not having answers. And the conventional medicine just gives medicine. And often they put people like me on antidepressants, which makes your symptoms actually way worse. So I want to encourage you. I want you to know I'm praying for you and that you're going to get answers. But if you will go to Google and just put in Institute for Functional Medicine, it'll bring you to the website, which I think is ifm.org, but I'm not confident. But look it up, and then you will look on the website, and it'll have a place to find a provider. These are people who've gone through an extra level of training, and you can find one in your area. And I know that you will. And I must warn you, they don't all take insurance. Some of them are a little expensive. My husband and I don't qualify for insurance. Our jobs don't have it. He's in ministry. We actually don't even make enough money for a stinking Obama plan. We are like stuck in here. So we've had to pay for everything out of pocket, which has been a huge problem, but it's been a blessing because God has done it, honestly. And I've been able to take care of everything it needs to do. And of course, now I have some Plexus money coming in too. So I'm very blessed. So anyways, I hope this video helps. Let me know if you have questions. And I am just a message away. You have a blessed day. Praying for you.